3, number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. At center, at 6'11", number 23, Robinson. At forward, at 6'6", number 9, Mark J. Barrett. At forward, at 6'9", number 1, Jude. Guard at 6'2", number 11, Jalen Brunson. The head coach of the Knicks, Tom Thibodeau. Fans, let's hear it for your New York Knicks.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Now, here's Collins. The pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Young for 3. Randall grabs the board. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against the Magic.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like these.
Oh,
and how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Young against Quickly. Randall passes to Robinson. Quickly against Young. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
One of the more striking things about Emmanuel Quickly is his ability to draw fouls and get to the line. That's pretty special for a young player, and he's automatic when he gets there.
That free throw missing. And for a perimeter player to draw as many fouls as Quickly. Brent, that's pretty impressive.
Well, there's some ability in there for him as a passer, too, so he can find teammates. He'll drive into the lane. Just a matter of him recognizing when it's time for him and time for a teammate.
That one is no good.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Murray. Capella, the pass to Murray. And it's good for 2. Murray's got his second basket.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter kicks to Murray. Outside Collins. Here's Capella. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dump.
Runs in the pass to Randall. Takes a 3. Tries again. Robinson. Misses.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Here's Murray. Goes back up, and it's Collins getting it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Brunson. Last time 14 points for him. Collins against Randall. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Randall throws it down.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. Hunter, no one around him. It's rebounded by New York. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Passes it to Collins. From outside the arc. And they recover it. Hunter kicks to Young. 6 to shoot. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And what timing. Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Brunson finds Barrett. Down low. Here's Robinson. And he gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Hunter. It's rebounded by Quickly.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
And Brunson has it in the corner. No good from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Well, this Hawks team can run into defensive issues. Don't have many perimeter stoppers, and the interior at times can be overwhelmed.
And for Atlanta, Greg, on-ball defense can be a problem.
The team knows it's their weak spot. Have solid post defenders, great offense, but they'll be limited until they figure it out defensively.
And he knocks down the first one. The showcase of the regular season, Christmas Day. Greg, what a special day this has become on the NBA calendar.
It's really an honor to get to play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
So he gets them both. And this offensive system, Brett, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of...
Lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players will enjoy playing.
And Robinson is right there.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Hunter on the wing. He dishes it to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. There's the pass to Barrett. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Robinson down low. Defended by Young. And the shot goes in.
Hawks lead.
And here's Young.
14-10.
We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Young on the wing. The feed to Capella. It's stolen by Barrett. Randall against Collins. Randall passes to Barrett. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Collins kicks to Young. Pass to Hunter. Young looking it over. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Runs in the pass to Quickly. Brunson against Murray. From deep. Brunson no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Randall. Here's Capella. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate. In a game.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And one thing I love about is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. those things add up over time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Obi Toppin's checked in for Julius Randle. Josh Hart comes in for Quickly. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Robinson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great concentration from Robinson there. Good work to accept the contact and then keep working through it.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And that one falls for Robinson.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Capella dishes to Okongwu. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Good on both. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Okongwu with it. Robinson on him. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Hart finds Rose. Out left of the wing. Outside Robinson. Young against Rose. Over Young. Here's Toppin. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis, providing that energy. Get on the glass.
2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment obviously was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can be today. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Dishes to Barrett. Passes it to Hart. Rebound by the Hawks. Bogdanovich looking around. Outside Griffin. Good for the basket. Starting off one. For one with that shot.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now here's Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Toppin passes to Rose. Robinson kicks to Barrett. That three off the mark. The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The dish to Johnson. Over Barrett. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The Knicks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
24-22.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Now Griffin. Here's Bay. The kick out to Young. From downtown. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And here's Rose outside. Bay pulls it in. The Hawks leading. Outside Griffin. Count it from 12.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Knicks on offense. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
On its way from Rose for 2. That doesn't go either for Rose. Atlanta leading by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Griffin kicks to Bay. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Rose. With 4 seconds on the clock, and the layup is up and in.
And this is who Rose is. This guy's a warrior, never backing down from an aggressive defense.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And your Knicks City Kings.
And we welcome you back to NBA action. A great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
New York trailing. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. Murray out there with Griffin. And it's Okongwu in its center. Grimes passes to Randall. A miss that time would have put him up. The Hawks shooting 41% for the game. Murray scanning the floor. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Murray against Brunson. Randall outside. And the pass to Grimes. Clock at 6. Quickly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on A.J. Griffin. New York shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Here's some facts. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Randall outside. Over Okongwu. Randall no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Griffin. Yep, it counts. Griffin's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Griffin against Quickly. Brunson finds Randall, and Randall throws it down.
That's how you execute the pick and roll. Randall slicing well after setting the screen. Good timing.
Hunter on the wing. Murray the pass to Collins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, we should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
That one misses for Collins. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Hawks passing it around. Back to Griffin. Pass to Collins. Murray against Brunson. Murray, good.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Here's Brunson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season, to know what kind of year he's having.
That one falls for Brunson.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter. And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
That free throw, no good.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
Good on the second free throw. And, Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
It has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Randall against Collins. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 4. Griffin looking around. Collins passes to Hunter. Out to the right wing. Brunson against Murray. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Randall outside. Passes it to Toppin. Here's Grimes. A three-pointer is right on target. Grimes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Collins.
Hawks lead 39.
Pass to Hunter.
36.
The 3 gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hunter.
And the Hawks lead by 6.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Got a piece of it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, he doesn't lack for toughness. DeAndre Hunter inviting the contact.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Knicks trail by 9. New York takes timeout.
New York.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
For your Knicks City Kid. your Knicks City Kids. Fans, your Knicks City Kids. Make some noise.
On defense, the Hawks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Brunson the pass to Toppin. Collins with some nice D.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Murray, good.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Outside for Randall. Shoots over Capella, and the Knicks miss again.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Murray. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Murray's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks. Randall passes to Grimes. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Brunson against Hunter. And stolen by Hunter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
The pass to Barrett. Here's Randall. In on the nice reverse. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Rose against Murray. Here's Rose. Last game he had 13. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Robinson kicks to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Randall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Randall's got 8 points.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance, and he worked to create that opening.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Free throw good, Murray. Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Atlanta making some changes. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Murray. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Young. Teardrop shot. He lays it in. Young's got his second bucket.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
Pass to Hart. In the corner, Barrett with it. Shoots over Bay. Back to Hart. From deep, Rose. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Johnson. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Rose against Young. For 3, Barrett. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 7 points for R.J. Barrett.
Barrett had some time to focus there, and he made that one count.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Hart against Young. Back to Johnson.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Passes to Barrett. And Hart has it in the corner. And to get open is Robinson. And again, New York with the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And the dunk by Capella.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Hart. Randall against Johnson. That one goes in. Randall's got 10 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Bay kicks to Young. With the block. It's stolen by Capella. Young, good.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair, and frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Out to Barrett. Fires from deep. And they get it back. Randall and Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Bogdanovich. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 19.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Randall outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 11.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Alongside Coach Thibodeau, Tibbs, some stuff to clean up. What will be going into the second half?
Better defense. We keep allowing them to get second shots, defensive transition, not challenging their shots properly. So we don't play defense, we can't win.
And we'll see if your guys can stick to the script better in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. A big night so far for DeJounte Murray. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff pushing up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.